Finally, we're on our Microsoft Xbox press conference predictions. Now, out of all the three big companies, I think Microsoft is the most interesting, mainly because we don't know much about their plans or what games are going to come out this holiday. Where they did announce some, which we're going to get into, but obviously it's going to be Scorpio focus, and well, I think they have a couple of surprises up their sleeve. But anyways, enough stalling. Let's get to the first prediction. Obviously, we're gonna talk a bit more about the Scorpio, mainly of the price and the release date, the official release date. Now the price, I think, is gonna be $399. The highest I would go is $499, considering how powerful this console is. But I think $399 would be a good sweet spot. Uh, when I traded in my Wii U to get the Nintendo Switch, I ended up getting like $100 back. Just for the console by itself, that's not including the games. With the games, I was able to buy the console and a couple of games as well. So let's say if for those Xbox One owners want to trade up for the Scorpio, uh, and they get like about the same amount back, you'd be paying, essentially the Nintendo Switch price, which actually sounds like a pretty good deal if you ask me. Of course, that's just wishful thinking on my part. Now, as for the release date, they say holiday 2017, they seem to be sticking with that. And I think that's, it's going to be in November, probably a week or two before Black Friday. But, and this is just crazy speculation on my part, I wouldn't be too surprised if they decide to go with the Nintendo Switch strategy and delay it till March. That's why there's less competition and potentially, have a good 2018 in terms of console sales. Again, I don't think they're actually going to do that. But if most Scorpio games are going to be, optional features, like you could be able to play these games on a standard Xbox One console, then I don't think delaying, the console launch would hurt them that much. Where maybe in terms of annual sales for 2017, but if it means a strong start for 2018, then maybe Microsoft will, take that chance. But again, keep in mind, I'm still thinking it's going to be November of 2017. Crackdown 3 definitely going to be announced. Possibly a launch title along with the Scorpio. Uh, I'm not sure it's going to be like an exclusive Scorpio title, but if it is, then uh, it'd be a good idea to pack in that game, with a separate bundle, you know, be like $50 more than the standard Scorpio price. People are, well, they're hoping that it be bundled with the Scorpio console, but I think it's going to be a separate game. Of course, I'm going to talk about State of Decay 2, which, well, according to VG Charts, the first one sold about 230,000 units. Again, they only count physical copies. I'm not sure if this game was popular to download digitally, but compared to Crackdown, which sold, the first two sold over a million, maybe this game should be the packing title, considering how poorly it sells compared to the other games that is, Microsoft has and that I have on its prediction list. Sea of Thieves from Rare. One of the titles I've been looking for, and one of the reasons I decided to buy it, Xbox One. Now, I got two scenarios. Now, if the game stays mostly the same, don't have any Scorpio features, then I can see this game coming out in fall of 2017. But if they do decide to add some Scorpio features, to make the game look better, then I can see this being delayed to spring 2018. But anyways, I am looking forward to this game, and I do think this game is coming very soon. There's going to be a Forza game announced for the Scorpio, possibly an exclusive. Now, Forza game always looks beautiful. They're always great eye candy, and to show off the power of the Scorpio, this would be the game to showcase it. Uh, Many people are predicting it's going to be a brand new game, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it's going to be a port of the last game. Make it like a definitive version with better graphics, similar to what Nintendo did to Mario Kart 8. A new Halo game would definitely be announced. They're probably going to show that at the very end of the press conference, just do a little teaser trailer, and most likely going to be a Scorpio exclusive. And that's pretty much it I have to say about Halo in general. But my next two prediction is going to be a bit after, so please take this with a grain of salt. Microsoft will try to bring back the Fable series. Now, whether it's going to be a sequel, a spin-off, or a reboot, I'm not entirely sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a sequel. But it seems like Microsoft's strategy is whenever the original studio leaves or gets shut down, they get another studio to take its place and pretty much try to do the exact same thing the studio before it, does. Similar to Halo, how Bungie left and 343 Industries pretty much try to replicate, the Halo feeling. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see any Fable announcement this year. My final and craziest prediction in this video is that Jet Force Gemini 2 will be officially announced. Now, I do have some news article to back up this prediction of mine. Remember when IGN reported that Microsoft renewed the Jet Force Gemini trademark? I do think they have plans to make a sequel of that game. Now, you're probably, wondering that, Rare is currently working on Sea of Thieves, so there's no way they have any time to make a Jet Force Gemini game, not even a teaser trailer. And I do think that Rare themselves are not making the games, but possibly another studio. Similar to how Double Helix made the Killer Instinct game for Xbox One. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same company who's making the Jet Force Gemini 2 game. Again, this is wishful thinking on my part. Take it with a grain of salt, but I am really hoping that a Jet Force Gemini 2 will be announced. But again, wishful thinking on my part. And that's the end of my prediction for Microsoft press conference. If you haven't checked the other two video for Nintendo and Sony, I really recommend that you do. And again, these predictions, maybe I'm going to make another prediction video, a couple of weeks before E3, so stay tuned for that. Maybe I may change my opinion of some of my prediction on this list or the other two list. And I'm going to mainly talk about third-party company in general. But overall, I think it's possible that Microsoft will have at least a strong 2017 at the end of the year. But I think 2018 they really need to focus on. But anyways, thank you for watching and have a nice day.